For the parents who have not yet signed in and given the registration fee, please see her. Her name is Pooja. Pooja Mataji, can you just raise your hand? Please sign in your child with her and also pay the registration fee. Oh, yeah. So, can we...
Hare Krishna, just a small announcement. Those who are here for the morning program, Prashadam is going to be served in just a few minutes outside.
Sorry, we are just waiting for our judges to come. So we are going to wait for another 2 to 5 minutes. So I haven't written down the name, and as I announce, you can write down the name also.
First I should understand.
Okay. Dancing. How explain it? Posture. It is like how they do their hand expression. Pacing is whether they can't do it very fast, not too slow, like the speed. And impact is the overall, feel that you get from there.
Everyone is speaking now.
Actually, I'm going to announce the rules. Maximum we have 3 minutes, but if they go a little over 3 minutes, it's okay. Hare Krishna. We welcome you all for today's speech and creative writing contest organized by Vedic Academy, which is actually the educational initiative of the ISKCON of Silicon Valley. We've been having a number of, children's courses. Like we have our regular Sunday school program, which is which starts every year from May and goes till September and goes till May or June the next year. So we meet every Sunday. That we have categorized the classrooms into different age groups, and we teach. We have a curriculum set for each age group, and we teach about the Vedic culture and traditions. We teach them shlokas, arts and crafts. They also participate in our cultural activities and much more. We also have a Vedic mathematics course. We are having a Sanskrit course this year. For any details about Vedic Academy, please feel free to talk to me or Sukeshwari just after the contest or whenever you get time. So without much delay, we'll start the contest. So we are going to start with the youngest children, which is age group 3 to 6 years. The rules for the contest is we have actually given a set of topics for each age group, and the kids have chosen one topic from the list, and they will be presenting today for not more than 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the maximum, but if they go a little over 3 minutes, say 3 minutes 30 seconds would be the the maximum limit that we are looking at. If they go a little over that, it's okay, as long as they don't drag it till 4 minutes. Definitely not after 4 minutes. They'll be judged on the following criteria: fluency, their articulation, pacing, the speed, projection, and the overall impact that they give. So that's what they'll be judged on. All the very best to all of you. I know it's such a young age, it's difficult to actually memorize, few lines or paragraphs about a topic and speak on it. We are really, really excited to have all of you here. All the very best. Give your best. It's okay if it's all of you who's going to participate in today's contest is going to win a prize. Okay? So don't feel bad or, don't have this fear, and whatever just come and present it nicely. Okay? Okay, let's start. 1 second. I don't have the list. So before we start, let me, these are the topics that we gave for 3 to 6 years age group. The topics are, number 1, importance of cows. Number 2, my favorite character in Ramayana. Number 3, honesty is the best policy. And number 4, exemplary women in Vedic culture. They could choose any 1 or 2 women and talk about their qualities. So, are you all ready, younger children? Yes? So first, I would like to call upon Sumed. Wow, he's dressed up and all that. Come. Okay. Are you dressed as?
Yeah.
Are you dressed as whom?
Yeah.
Are you dressed as Hanuman?
Yeah.
Yes. What topic are you going to speak on today? Okay. So please announce your name, your age, and the topic that you're going to speak on, and then start. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
When we say Sita,
Come a little further away from the mic, okay?
Shumet.
Tell your topic. What topic are you going to speak on? Can you tell that? Okay. Start.
When we say Sita, they meet the perfect incarnation of God Vishnu. Rama means the Brahman and Ishvara. Rama is Nama is one of infinite auspicious qualities. Nama, the Dada Vajuja, the Kusa Sitavata, the refuge of all rivers, the refuge believing focus. All people are Rama, the king of Vajuja, and his saga, Namayana. Nama is known as Purushottam Ram. In Mamiki Ravajan, Nama is Dishanashan, the fire, the god of God. My hero is Purushottam Ram. Lagupati Dagavala Jala, Patita Vavada Sitala, Lagupati Dagavala Jala, Patita Vavada Sitala. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sumit. Come here. So who taught you this?
What?
Who taught you this? Did your mother teach you?
Yeah.
Can you say thank you to your mother?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You said so well. Thank you. It's so nice to see a 3-year-old, coming and delivering speeches. Very nice, Sumit. Next, I would like to call upon Radhika. She is 3.5 years old. Where is she? Standing. Tell your name, how old are you, and tell the topic that you're going to speak. Okay?
3. My name is Radhika. Radhika. Hare Krishna, my favorite character in Ramayana is Hanuman. Today I am going to tell you how Hanuman saved Lakshman. Once Ravan's son Indrajit was good at fighting. He had defeated Indra, the king of gods. He hit Lakshman with a Shakti Ban, and Lakshman was badly hurt. Rama was very sad. He left his brother alive. The doctor Susain and said, Lakshman needs medicine from the Sanjeevani herb. There were many kinds of herb in this mountain. Hanuman was very confused. He had to do something fast. Then Hanuman had an idea. He thought, I can get the whole mountain and Susain can find her easily. Hanuman became very big and strong. He lifted the whole mountain on his palm. He went to Lanka with the mountain. Susain quickly climbed the mountain and found the herb. He made the medicine from the herb and gave it to Lakshman. Lakshman became better soon as he took the medicine. Everybody was very happy. Hanuman returned the mountain to its place. Rama and Lakshman defeated Dhavan and freed Sita. Thank you. Vamaduda Hanuman ki.
Jai. Come here, Radhika. You spoke so well. Can you tell me who helped you prepare for the speech?
My ma prepared it.
Your mother and?
My papa.
Your papa. Thank you so much, parents. Thank you, Radhika. That's so sweet of you. Next we have Nitai. He's 4 years old. Come over. Sorry? Oh, okay. He's wearing Hanuman's shirt. Good. What is the topic that you're going to speak on?
Hanuman is a Giduvati Lalam.
Is the topic my favorite character in Ramayana? Okay. Looks like we have a lot of Hanuman fans here. He is going to speak on the topic, my favorite character in Ramayana, and he is going to talk about Hanuman.
Hanuman is a Giduvati Lam. His mother name is Andana and his father name is Vaidev. He holds a mace in his hand and he has a long tail.
Done? You're done? Thank you so much, Nitai. Thank you for describing us about how Hanuman looks. Okay? Thank you. Next, I like to call upon Dhruti. She's 5 years old. Dhruti, can you tell about your topic and then start speaking? Okay.
Hare Krishna, my name is Dhruti and I am pleased to talk about the importance of cows. In Vedic culture, cow is treated sacred, treated as mother and treated as sign of auspiciousness. She is honored and respected as mother. She is an unselfish giver and do not expect anything from us, just like a mother. Cow gives milk. The milk makes us strong and healthy. You can prepare hundreds and thousands of delicious preparations using cow's milk. The product made from cow's milk help us purify our body and our thoughts, which help us to perform right actions. Cow dung and urine are used as fuel fertilizer and like antiseptic medicine. One should never disrespect cow dung. The circular marks on cow dung represents Vishnu's chakra. Cows are very dear to Lord Krishna. He gave utmost importance to cows. Krishna always plays his flute amongst cows and dancing gopis. Krishna is very fond of butter. Butter is made from cow's milk. In his childhood, Krishna used to steal butter, so he is also called as butter thief or Makhan Chor. He grew up as a cow herder. Krishna is also called Govinda and Gopala, which means one who gives pleasure to the cows and one who protects the cows. Serving and protecting the cows pleases demigods and it takes us closer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Cows should never be given away for slaughter. Cows should never be given away for slaughter. Amsa milk is now available in ISKCON Temple Mountain View. Amsa milk comes from the cows who are not killed or exploited and they are protected for the rest of their life. Cows are very important and should be protected. You can also take a step to protect cows by drinking only Amsa milk provided in nursery. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhruti, for giving us a wonderful message. As Dhruti conveyed, we are having, at the temple, we actually supply this ahimsa milk, like the milk which comes from a nearby farm where cows are treated nicely, without, and so we are actually giving away this milk to promote, vegetarianism and also to, talk about the importance of protecting cows. And not sending them to slaughterhouses. So if any of you want to support this activity of protecting cows, please, take a gallon of milk, ahimsa milk, from the temple whenever you can. Thank you, Dhruti. Who helped you prepare for the speech? Your mother? Thank you, mother. Next, I would like to call upon Vishwa. Hare Krishna. Can you tell how old are you and your topic before you start?
Hello, my name is Vishwa and I'm 6 years old and I'm going to talk about the importance of cow. Cow is treated as a mother in traditional Indian society. Cow is a noble animal to human society. Cow gives us milk for our entire life. Cow's milk is available substitute for mother's milk. In the Vishnu Purana, one of the famous prayers to Lord Krishna is Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. What does it mean? I offer deep respect to Lord Krishna, who's the well-wisher of the cows and brahmanas. The 5 products of cow are milk, curd, ghee, butter, and urine and dung. They are all used in puja. Milk and curd have calcium, which is good for our bones. Cow dung is a natural fertilizer for the soil, and it's not harmful for the soil. Cow urine is to make medicines. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna highlights farming, cow protection, and trade. Lord Krishna personally himself became a cowherd and boy and was taking care of the cows and the calves in Vrindavan. There are so many animals, but cow has given special importance in Vedic culture. Why is cow killed? Because people like to eat meat. Our natural food is grains, wheat, grains and vegetables and fruits. The vegetarian diet helps one live better and healthy and better life. Mahatma Gandhi, one of the things Mahatma Gandhi wanted to do in independence India was to end cow slaughter, a vision that remains unrealized to this day. Let us save these innocent animals. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Vishwa, for giving us an opportunity to hear from you about the importance of cows. So well said. Thank you. Okay. Since we will also be, through Vedic Academy, we will also be taking kids on spiritual camps, once or twice in a year. And we are actually thinking about taking the kids to the farm sometime. We'll let you know, and if you're interested, please bring your children, and we can have a picnic to go to the farm, and the kids can learn more about cows. Thank you. So I just got the information that there are 2 kids from a different age group who have to leave now because I think they have some other class. So I would like to call upon Srivatsa, who's Balram, who's in the age group of 9 to 12 years. So, Balram, come.
Hare Krishna, my name is Barham and I'm 9 years old and I'm going to be talking about simple living and high thinking. This statement has been coined by many great personalities and let's understand what it means to us. Why do we want to become simple? Was this preaching applicable in the Satya Yuga? No, it's not. Then why is it so relevant now? Because we are complex now with the modern technologies and education. But Vedic scriptures tell us to lead a simple life. Living starts with 4 things: eating, mating, defending, and sleeping. Srila Prabhupada said that if we eat naturally grown food in a farm and drink ahimsa milk from the farm cows, then there's no question of genetically modified food and processed milk. And of course, we can offer these things to Lord Krishna, then life is simple. He also said that do not put color on the rasagulla, just give me the natural one. That's the start of simplicity. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said how he can be satisfied in a very simple way. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta prayachati tadaham bhakti upahitam ashnami prayatatmanaha. If we eat Krishna prasadam, then naturally our brain tissues get more purified and develop consciousness, and that gives us a high thinking mentality. What is high thinking? High thinking is to understand the highest goal of life. And what's the highest goal of life? The highest goal of life is to understand Lord Krishna and our relationship with Him. High thinking gives us a positive atmosphere to ourselves and others also. The web of complexity is so strong that we need to know the right art to break it at the right spot. If we know how to break the web of complexity, then the starting point is the tongue. To purify the tongue, we should eat Krishna prasadam and chant his holy names. That makes it simple and rational. Thank you very much for listening to my talk today, and be simple and
Thank you, Balram, for such a wonderful speech. Oh, okay. Next, I would like to call upon Srivatsa. He also falls under the age group of 9 to 12. Please tell me a topic and then start.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my one contribution to a peaceful world. This world is one that people think is very, very peaceful. Well, it really isn't, because every day on the news, if you watch it, you'll always hear about some crisis that's going on. Like recently, Afghanistan attacked the US and then US sent troops to Afghanistan. And then there was a huge bloodshed, which is not peaceful. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that one who is not in transcendental consciousness cannot have a steady mind nor a controlled intelligence. In which, if you don't have these, you cannot have peace. True. And how can we have happiness without peace? So, my one contribution to a peaceful world is to make people as Krishna conscious as possible. And I shall accomplish 3 things to do this. 1, I'll build a temple. In this temple, it will have many areas in which devotees can actually practice their sadhana and worship Lord Krishna. 2, I will build a Sankirtan training facility. And in the Sankirtan training facility, there will be many, many devotees that will be teaching other young devotees of how to spread the holy name of Krishna. The holy name of Krishna is so pure that whoever hears it will get purified themselves. An example of how attractive the holy name is that in Harinam with Vaisheshwar Prabhu, we were doing it one day, and there were some people who weren't Krishna conscious outside, and they just ran and started dancing in the kirtan. That is how attractive it is. And the 3rd thing I'm going to accomplish is a book distribution area. And in the book distribution area, I shall make this area connected to BBT, and we will always get a shipment of Bhagavatams and Bhagavad Gitas. And what will we do with these books? There will be many teachers that will teach how to distribute the books in a very attractive way. And then those devotees will go out and distribute Srimad Bhagavatam sets and Bhagavad Gita sets to everyone, so that people can know about Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Srivatsa. So are you going to build a temple here in the Silicon Valley? Yes? No. Okay, you're still thinking about it, where to build. Thank you. We are going to look forward to those 3 accomplishments from you. Thank you, Srivatsa. Let's give a big hand to him. Now we'll go back to our youngest children. Now I like to call upon Abhay. He's 6 years old and you're 5 years old, sorry. So what is the topic that you're going to speak on?
Hare Krishna. I am Abhay and today I am going to speak about the importance of cows. Cow is considered as our mother. As per Vedas, we have 7 mothers and cow is one of them. Because cow gives us milk, that makes us healthy. Srila Prabhupada said, if we drink milk every day, then we don't need any vitamin tablets. Also from milk, we can make yummy yogurt, butter, ghee, and cheese, and many kinds of sweets like rasgulla and sandesh. Krishna loves these things, so we can offer him and relish his prasada. Not only cow gives us milk, but cow urine and cow dung can also be very useful. Cow urine is the best medicine for that none other medicine has. Cow dung is the best fertilizer for the farm and can also be used for cooking. Krishna's favorite animal is cow, and his name is Govinda, the one who gives pleasure to God. And cow only needs our love, so let's protect cow. In that way, we can please Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhay. That was very nice. And do we have anybody else from the age group of 3 to 6 who haven't got a turn to speak yet? How old are you? 6, right? Yeah. So we'll start with the kids from the 6 to 9 years of age. May I call upon Vrindavan?
Hi, my name is Vrindavan. I'm going to speak on the topic, my contribution to a peaceful world. When we rise in the morning and read the newspaper, we often hear the same sad news. Violence, crime, wars, and disasters. There is something terrible happening somewhere every day. Even in today's modern world, we are not safe. We should question seriously about the progress of our world. Why is there no world peace? Why do people fight? It's because of greed, frustration, and thirst for power. There have been many attempts to bring world peace. There can be peace only when we have unity among people. There is no question of unity unless there is a common center. If I could make one contribution to a peaceful world, I will strive hard to spread the practice of universal brotherhood and compassion in the world. Martin Luther King said that one day I have a dream that one day people will be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. It can come true only when we have an equal vision and see all humans as our brothers and sisters. On the spiritual platform, we're all equal because we're not these bodies. We're not yellow, white, or black. We're not Indian, American, or African. These are just temporary designations. The truth is that we all have a common origin. Universal brotherhood can be possible by accepting the Supreme Father, Lord Krishna, who's our common center. So we find the great saints from great tradition throughout history offering respect, love, and compassion to all living beings. There will be world peace when, despite our diversity, we see and agree to this common higher principle.
Are you done, Vrindavan?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was wonderful to remind us that we all have to be like brothers and sisters. Thank you, Vrindavan. Very nice. May I please call upon Hiranmayi?
Good morning. My name is Hiranmayi Srinivasa. I'm studying in first grade in Millikan School. Today I'm going to talk about unity is strength. Unity means everybody together and helping each other. And for that I'm going to tell you a story. Once there was a lion who was very hungry in a forest. It saw a bull. It was going to hunt the bull, but 3 more bulls came to attack the lion. The lion was scared and the lion ran away. And then the bull that was going to be hunted was saved. And so the moral of the story is unity, strength.
Thank you, Hiranmayi. That was wonderful. Unity is strength, and I really hope that everybody was so united, so we would always have peace. Thank you, Hiranmayi, for reminding us with that. Can we have Nanton?
Hare Krishna, my name is Nanton. I'm 6 years old. I'm from Cupertino, and I'm going to talk about the power of prayer. One should develop total faith in the existence of God, as this is the foundation of spiritual life. If one is a non-believer, the loss is not God's, but the person who is fritting away from the opportunity of human birth. If, God is ever ready to help his devotees, and the only way to reach him is through prayer. If a time is set aside for prayer, your mind will get fixed like any other habit. Your brain can be compared with milk. If you pour, there's some strong milk, here's some water. If you pour the strong milk into water, it will become dull and weak. Instead, if you had put some curd and put it aside with no disturbance, it will become curd. And if you churn it, it will become butter. Your mind will look everywhere what's happening. Instead, if you are trained to meditate, wisdom resolves. A devotee is always a devotee. Like butter, if you pour the butter into the water, it will not become watery and dilute. God is all powerful and merciful. If you take shelter of him, he will change your mind. Chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much, Nanton. Thank you so much for reminding us about the beautiful Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Thank you. So that actually, do we have anybody else from the age group of 6 to 9 who didn't get a turn to speak? Okay, we'll go ahead with the 9 to 12 age group. So our first participant in this age group is going to be Avantika. Can we have Suhana? Oh, sorry, Sahana. Sorry. Oh, we have Sahana.
Okay. What you sow is what you reap. Once when I was young, I lied. And what did I reap? A bar of soap in my mouth that my mother put to wash out all the lies from my apparently dirty mouth. A lesson that I will always remember. Another lesson which I learned that day: mothers are not to be reckoned with. Remember, all things happen twice. Once in your mind, and once in reality. When Arjuna planted the seed in his mind to become the greatest archer ever, he worked hard to accomplish it. There are many examples of this in great people's life. Why is this relevant to us? Let us step back a moment. Imagine that you are 100 years old. At this age, everything that determines your future has been sown. There is no stopping the clock and changing what has been done. So what would you want the harvest of your life to be? Would you want it to be a reflection of seeds of love, or rather that of anger and hatred? What would you want the legacy of your life to be? Would you have wanted to be a tree that gave shade, or a leech that lived on others' blood? At that ripe old age of 100, if you want to look back at your life and smile, there is only one thing to do: prepare right now. There is no guarantee of another moment in our lives. According to Gita, there are 8.4 million species in the world, and it takes 1 million birds to get a human life. And there is no guarantee we will get a human life, even in another 1 million birds. So precious is a human life. How can we use such a precious gift? As individuals, we need to identify what are the most important things that we have to achieve in our lives. Finding those right seeds involve using our sensual perception, reasoning, and trusting the right literature and people. I say, sow the seed of love and devotion and let it spread like a weed. Let it make a difference in your life and that of others. Happy harvesting. Thank you.
Haribol. Thank you so much, Sahana. That was wonderful, describing the importance of a human life. Thank you. Can we have Suhani?
Hi
everybody. My name is Suhani, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm in 5th grade. And my topic today that I'm going to talk about is as you sow, so shall you reap. So as you sow, so shall you reap is a proverb. It's related to nature as well as a farmer, and it has been traced from the Bible. This was an instruction Christ passed on to his followers. To understand this proverb better, one should know the meanings of terms used in this proverb. Sow means replanting or planting, and reaping means to cut the harvest. Like when farmer sows its seeds for the harvest, he expects to get a good harvest. But he has to do many things to earn it. He has to plant, he has to plow, he has to water the plants, he has to use fertilizers. Then only he will get a bountiful harvest. But on the other hand, if a farmer sows its seeds from the time and he has not been watering it, he's not been watching every aspect of its growth, the final product will not satisfy him. Gandhiji had rightly said that power comes from sincere service, and Mother Teresa, on account of care and compassion, earned adulation from the masses. A child who studies well will greatly rise and shine in his academic field, and grow into a great helpful person. There's no easy way for fame, fortune, success, because you're the architect of your future. Whatever you do in the present will affect your future. So many people believe in the theory of karma. Karma is when one person does the deeds of another in the next life or in this life. Karma's examples are that you are donating to charity, helping the community, friends, family members, and other. Many things. Now that we learned about this proverb, a couple of things. Monitor your life and think if you're following it. Do you think you'll regret stuff that you've been doing today? Do you think that things you've been doing today you'll rechoice tomorrow and want to keep continuing it? Spread obedience, forgiveness, joy, and mercy. Your life will be filled with happiness and joy, that life will give you a wonderful life right under your feet. And some examples of this proverb are that it takes 6 years for a bamboo tree to grow. Till those 6 years, nothing's visible, but you still have to water it, because if you don't water it, you'll be fooled and the plant will die. But after 6 years, a bamboo tree grows up to 30 feet tall in just 6 weeks. So that's another example of as you sow, so shall you reap. And another one is that when you eat a lot of candy, what do you get? You get cavities in your teeth, and you grow fat, and bad things happen. But if you keep brushing and you exercise and you do good things and stay healthy, then you'll grow a healthy life. So what can we drive from this proverb? We can drive that if we sow love, we reap love. If we sow hatred, we reap hatred. So whenever you register a negative thought towards your friends or family members, that's what you get back, and it affects your family members as well as yourself. So whenever you register a positive thought, it reiterates you. So like when you throw a stone in the river, the ocean waves bounce, but they come back into the original place. Just like that, throw stones of love into oceans of people's hearts, and they'll come back to you just like waves do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Suhani. So no candies, no cavities. Thank you. Can we have Surabhi?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Today I will be speaking on the topic of as you sow, so shall you reap. This concept sounds very easy in the material world. Younger kids may know this as the golden rule, which states, which states to treat others as you want to be treated. Elders might refer to this as Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Looking at this from a Krishna conscious point of view and using the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, we know that our actions depend on how we think and act. In the wheel of action, impressions, and desires, actions cause impressions in the doer. Impressions cause desires to do the same thing again or avoid doing the same thing. And desires cause future actions. Whatever we do, good or bad, comes back to us at one level immediately or at another later on. And sometimes not even in this life. The law of cause and effect suggests that every action has a reaction. So this means that everything we do, everything we think, and everything we say has a reaction or an effect is caused. Actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. The law and effect of Hindu philosophy suggests that after death, if a karma of one person is good enough, he will be reborn into a better birth. If not, they will degenerate into a lower life. We do not want to degenerate into a lower life because it takes innumerable births to become a human and be able to serve Krishna again. Krishna explains about karma yoga in the essential 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. According to one's choice of actions, his or her karma is divided into 3 kinds. The sattvic karma, which is detached from attachment, selfless, and for the good of others. The rajasic karma, which is selfish and completely focuses on a gain for one, and the tamasic karma, which is undertaken without heed for consequences and is supremely selfish and savage. Krishna says if we want to have good karma, we should live our life according to dharma or do the right thing. We are engaged in various activities, but we do not know what activities we need to do to get relief from actions and reactions from activities. Krishna says to follow the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita and our karma will be good. Krishna has made all of this easier for us by giving us the Bhagavad Gita that answers all our questions and tells us what we need to sow to reap what we want. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Surabhi. That was wonderful. Thank you. Now request Swagga.
Hare Krishna, my name is Swagga and I'm going to talk on the topic No God, No Peace, No God, No Peace. First of all, who is God? He is Lord Krishna, of course, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Knowing God helps us be calm, not stressed, and have peace of mind. For example, if you have a big office deadline and you have to get it done by tomorrow, naturally you would be stressed, agitated, and not have peace of mind. You could call your parents or your friends, but they couldn't have given you peace of mind. At the most, they could have only given you a piece of their mind. But Lord Krishna could have given you peace of mind. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, text number 29, it says, Bhoktaram yashna tapasam sarvalo suhridam sarvabhutanam nyatva mam santim richati. Translation: a person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, the ultimate benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries. This means that if you know God, you know peace. But if you don't know God, you don't know peace. Things are not under your control. They are under Krishna's control. Krishna is the enjoyer of all work and sacrifices. Knowing this, we can work in peace and sincerity, leaving the rest to Lord Krishna. There are also a lot of stories in the Srimad Bhagavatam that also illustrate this point. One of them are in Canto 7, chapters 6 through 10. This talks about Prahlad Maharaj and his devotion for the Lord. When Hiranyakashipu tried to kill Prahlad, he didn't panic, did he? He had total peace of mind because he knew the Lord would protect him. So as you can see, if you know God, you know peace. But if you don't know God, you don't know peace or you don't have peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Swagga. I just love the point when you said that you can have the peace of their mind. Thank you. Can we have Avantika? Avantika is our last contestant in this age group. In case there's another kid who's here who never got a turn to talk, so you could just come over, talk to us. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. My name is Avantika and I go to Sunday school here at ISKCON Silicon Valley. Today my topic will be No God, No Peace, No God, No Peace. Why is there so much confusion in the world? All bad things such as gun sales and prison population have been going from this to this. Are we really doing the right thing? Without God, no one can be peaceful. Therefore, if we want peace, we must convert our minds into Krishna consciousness. All these amazing things, such as flowers and plants, all these amazing technologies, such as computers and iPads, who is the creator of all of this? We can choose a job and a home, but we can't choose our parents and our intelligence. Who chooses that? Can events such as birth and death just be random? Someone has to control all of these. The answers to all these questions are Krishna, or God. In Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 29th verse, it says, Bhoktaram yagya tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suridam sarvabhutanam gyatva mam shantim richati. A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attain peace from the pangs of material miseries. I bet all of you guys are thinking right now, I want to see Krishna. But before you get that thought, you should understand that there are some things you should know before you get that thought. First, he is not our order carrier. Second of all, we don't have the ability or qualification to see Krishna. We should chant Hare Krishna, and that's the only way that will be possible. To prove my point, let's see a temple devotee and a person watching a movie. The person watching a movie will be yelling, I want popcorn, while people in our temple, such as Hansa Priya Mataji, will be making popcorn for Krishna and his devotees. While the person watching the movie, after the movie is over, he will be unsatisfied and wanting another one. While after temple devotees complete their service, they're going to be in so much bliss, they won't think of anything like that. Also, you shouldn't pray to Krishna just because he will give us peace. You should pray to him because you should love him and serve him as much as possible. So, thank you.
Thank you, Avantika. Avantika was not really ready to do it. We said, no, you should do it, and you did a wonderful job. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. We are very fortunate to have Amala Bhakta Prabhu here. He should be with us in a few minutes. And he said he would love to just talk, narrate a small little story for the kids. And And I should have him here. And thank you so much, everybody who's new to the temple, who have not been here before. We just want to let you know we do have a full-fledged curriculum with a drama club, art club, and a dance club at the Sunday school. And we also have many other programs, as Vishaka Mataji mentioned in the beginning. So in case you're interested, we can give you more information. We also have more information on our website, vedic-academy.org. And
we'd like to thank all the children and the parents for being here today, and especially for the parents to encourage the children by helping them prepare for such contest. And very, very proud of all of you, our dear children, for coming here and presenting your speeches and also participating in our creative writing contest. We'll be actually announcing the results and handing over the certificates and prizes on Sunday, October 27th. That's the day when we also have our Krishna Ween festival. Krishna Ween is, we just celebrate Halloween, the Krishna way. So that's Krishna Ween. That's on Sunday, October 27th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. right here at the Temple Hall. So what we do for Krishna Ween is we actually ask all our children, starting from 3 to 12 plus years, anybody can participate. And we have a costume party where children can dress themselves as any characters from Ramayana or Mahabharata, Krishna Leela. They could come, dressed up, and they could share a line or two about the character that they have dressed themselves as. And we also have some interesting arts and craft activities using pumpkins for them. And we also have a very kids-friendly dinner feast that day. So please bring your children. And we would also be distributing the prizes and the certificates on Sunday, October 27th at 6:30 p.m. Now I would like to introduce a special visiting guest, Amal Bhakta Prabhu, who is actually visiting us from Los Angeles. Prabhuji is actually an excellent narrator, story narrator, and he is actually a very senior disciple of our founder of ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada. Amal Bhakta Prabhu still resides near the Los Angeles temple, and he has been traveling throughout the world, teaching, counseling, and lecturing regularly at many, many temples. He has also written 4 published books, which is displayed on his website, and he has produced, directed, and narrated hundreds of hours of audiobooks, both dramatic and non-dramatic, mostly written by his spiritual master Srila Prabhupada. So he also has his audio CDs right here. So if you would like to pick up one, please come and take a look at it, and please buy here. Now I would like to request Amal Bhakta Prabhu to come here and narrate the Damodar Leela pastime from Srimad Bhagavatam for the pleasure of all of you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. I didn't hear any response. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, you can do better than that, can't you? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You're getting better. Let's keep working on that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, now you're there. Just the way I want you. Awake, alert, and ready to listen. Okay? So, we're going to I have to have your undivided attention. That means no making of airplanes while I'm speaking. Okay? So, and also, no writing love letters to your mom while I'm speaking and thanking her for the wonderful treatment she's given you. So I'm going to talk now about Damodar, but I need to have quiet, okay? If you want to laugh at some of the things I say, you can do that. If you want to laugh at me, you can do that also, because sometimes people think I'm very funny, okay? See? So here we're going to talk a little about Damodar. So please face me. And I want to see your beautiful face. No writing. No writing during this time. This time, writing outside. Inside, hear about Lord Damodar. Yeah, see, I don't let you get away with anything. So I'm going to talk about Lord Damodar. No. No, standing is fine. But I have to wait till the child stops because that's. We are now experiencing one of the threefold kinds of miseries. This is miseries which come from other living entities. Mommy wants child to do one thing, child wants to do another thing. So the fight goes on, and mommy wins, and the child cries. So that is called one of the threefold miseries that I'm always talking about. So, are you all ready for the story? You sure? I don't hear you. Are you ready for the story? All right, that's what I want to hear. Okay, once upon a time, Mother Yashoda. Everybody knows who Mother Yashoda is? Okay, well, yeah. Okay, don't bust my eardrums now. Mother Yashoda was churning some butter. She was churning like this. This is the way the butter is churned. It has a stick here, and a string here, and a string here, and it goes this, and there's a big butter pot, and she's going like this, back and forth, back and forth. She's getting very, very tired. And little Krishna, he's only about 2 years old, and he's lying down just near her, and he opens up his eyes, and he sees his mother doing all this churning. He says, I want to eat. So mother says, all right, just give me a moment. No, I want to eat now. Now, I failed to mention that in the other room, Mother Yashoda had put some milk on the stove to boil, but it hasn't yet boiled. So she took Krishna and she lifted him up and sat down, and she gave him her breast so that he could drink the milk. So he was drinking the milk, and then suddenly she heard the sound of the pot bubbling over. So she had to take the flame down. So she said, just wait a few moments, Krishna. She put him down, and then she went to the other room, and she adjusted the fire, and then she came back. And no, she stayed there, but Krishna was very angry. He was so angry because he was enjoying the milk that his mother was giving him, and now she suddenly stopped, and he was still so hungry. So do you know what he did then? Well, here's what he did. There was the butter pot, which Mother Yashoda was churning the yogurt, and she was making the butter, and there was a stone. There was a stone that was right on the floor. So Krishna picked up the stone, and he smashed it against the pot. And all the yogurt started to come flowing out. Now, I don't need, do I need this? No.
Then you don't need this.
Oh, you have it automatic. Okay. Oh, so I can move around. Okay, I understand. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like a prisoner with this on. So anyway, Mother... Yeah, thank you. So Mother Yashoda... See, he interrupted. Now I don't know where I am now in the story. So Mother Yashoda is in the other room, and Krishna got angry and he smashed the butter pot, and all the butter was flowing out. So he took the butter and he went, yum, yum, I don't need Mother Yashoda. Now I have all the butter here. And he's young, smushing it down his mouth, gulp, 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 gulp. And then he listens. Mother Yashoda's coming. I better go. Quick, quick. So he runs into the other room, the storeroom where all the butter is hanging on the swings from the rafters, they hang the pots there. So she's in the other room, and what he does, he steps up on this big mortar. Maybe you've seen that picture of Krishna, and he steps up on the mortar is like a spice mortar. It looks like an hourglass. He gets up on the top of it, and he starts to take the butter out of the pot, and he starts to drink more of it. Butter. Oh, he's just got it all over his face, all hanging down. And then he calls those little monkey friends. Come on, come. So the monkeys, they're all coming in, and Krishna starts to feed one monkey, another monkey, another monkey. Are you a monkey or a human being? You're a monkey. You look like a human being, though. And here's one for you. Do you want some of the butter? No, he's not in the mood for butter. He wants the chapati. So anyway, he's feeding it, and then Mother Yashoda, she comes and she's looking for Krishna, and there she sees him feeding the butter to the monkeys, and she says, "Oh, this very mischievous child. First he broke the butter pot, and now he came into this room to hide from me. But I know where he is." So she picked up a stick, and she's sneaking up on him. She's going to catch him any moment. And Krishna, he's looking like this while he's feeding the butter, and he sees Mother Yashoda, and he jumps off the mortar, and he runs away from her. And he's running, and Mother Yashoda, we can all pay our obeisances to the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. This Radha Madan? Huh? Radha Mohan. So, excuse me. So anyway, she sees him, and he runs away, and she's running after him with a stick. Now, does anybody know? Do you think she's going to catch him? Will she catch him? Yes. How? Does you think she runs faster than him? No. Well, then how could she catch him? He what? He slows down? Yes, what happens is that actually nobody can catch the Supreme Lord because he's all powerful. And he's faster than the wind, faster than the mind. But because Mother Yashoda was so much concerned about Krishna being a good boy, so he allowed her to catch him. So he caught him, and then he began to cry. And when she saw that he was crying, she took the stick and she threw it away because she thought he was very much afraid. If you saw your mother taking a stick ready to hit you, what would you do? Would you cry? Yeah, because you think that she's going to hurt you. But because Mother Yashoda loved Krishna so much, she would not do that to him. So she threw it away, but she said, "I'm still going to punish you. You're not going to have any freedom today." So she picked him up, and he's crying, and all this black ointment, collyrium, mascara, it's all over his face, and he's rubbing and crying. And she takes him, she says, "I'm going to tie you up so that you cannot get free today. That is your punishment for breaking the butter pot and stealing the butter which we need for the family and giving it to all the monkeys. You naughty boy, you naughty, naughty boy." So what she did, the next thing, is there's a long rope, and hey, I need your attention. She takes the long rope, and she ties it around the mortar. Do we all know what a mortar looks like? You know that? It looks like this, like this. Oh, there it is, right here. Yes. So she ties the rope right on the mortar, and... One second. So it ties the water around the mortar. And then she ties the rest of the rope. She tries to get it all around Krishna's waist. And when she tries to tie the knot, you know what happens? It's how many inches too short? It's 2 inches too short. And she's trying to understand, how could it be 2 inches too short when it was a long rope? How could it be? I'm too much competition in that. There can only be one storyteller, and it has to be in English. So what she said, she told one of the maidservants, go get another rope. So the maidservant brought another rope, and she tied it onto the rope that had already been tied around the mortar. And then she again tied it around, tried to bring it around to Krishna's waist and tie the rope. But it was again 2 inches too short. How could that be? The rope was at least 15 feet long. So somehow or other, the rope, it was shrinking. Every time she took another rope, it shrunk. And she was wondering, how is this happening? This is unbelievable. It's incredible. It's unimaginable. It's amazing. Ropes which are long, they're shrinking to this size. Who is doing this? So she kept trying and trying and trying to tie him. And the perspiration, sweat was coming down. She was huffing and puffing. And she could not get the rope to come together. She says, this child, some demon must be doing this. What is happening? So, a little later, just a second. So what happened next is Krishna looked at her beautiful face. If the sun is in your eyes, you can move a little this way. Yeah, so she looked at his beautiful face, and he looked at her beautiful face, and he said, my mother is working so hard to make me into a good boy. She wants to, she punishes me, but now she's trying so hard to protect me so that I'll have a good reputation when I grow up, so that people will respect me, people will honor me, and therefore I will allow her to tie me up. So she took another rope and she tied it around, and it was getting closer and closer and closer. Finally he got the rope tied, and he got the rope tied together, and Krishna was bound up like that. So he allowed her. Nobody can tie up the Supreme Lord because he's infinitely powerful. He's strong, he's great, he's big, he's amazing. But no one can force him to anything. But Mother Yashoda, she was able to bind him because her love was so great that she was able to bind him with her rope of devotion. You see, it was not just the jute rope, which is the material they're made out of, but it was the rope of her love. And Krishna felt very sorry for her that she's working so hard to put this rope around him, and still she was huffing and puffing and perspiring and tired, and he says, I will allow her. So he allowed her to tie him up, and finally Krishna was tied up. She went away then, and then he saw these 2 twin Arjun trees in the courtyard, and he said, I did something mischievous before, now I will do something even more mischievous. So he dragged the mortar crosswise between the 2 trees. He brought down these 2 big trees, and out of the trees came 2 beautiful, amazing demigods called, anybody remember their names? So one is named Nala Kuvara, and Mani what? You don't know those names? Okay, now I'm going to ask you. Mani who? You know the name of the? Tell me. Let's hear. Mani who? Yes, Mani Griva. Nalakuvara and Mani Griva. They were 2 demigods who Narada Muni, he cursed them to be in the trees. So go to sleep. Have a nice sleep. He cursed them to 1 second. So he cursed them, and they came out of the trees, and Krishna said, okay, you can now go back to God. I want you to go back to Godhead. You have suffered long enough in the tree from the curse of Narada. Narada cursed them because they were actually acting in a very, very improper way. Okay? So then Mother Yashoda came, and Nanda Maharaj came, and they picked up Krishna, and they didn't know that he dragged these. They wouldn't believe that because they thought he was an ordinary living, just a boy. They thought maybe some demon brought the trees down. So therefore, they were just very worried that Krishna was not hurt. And that's the end of the story. Hare Krishna. Any question? Any questions you have? Any one of you have a question? Somebody had his hand up before. How about you have a question? No? Anybody, any of you nice, intelligent boys and girls have questions? No? Nothing? You all understand? What about if I ask you a question? Can I do that? Yeah, ask you a question? Okay. First question is, what is the name of there were two demigods. One, his name starts with an N, and another one starts with an M. Okay, give me the one with N. Do you remember that? No. You know the one with N? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's another pronunciation, but the proper pronunciation is Nalakuvara. Okay, but that's good. Then, next, what is the other one? Nalakuvara and... Yes, Manigriva. Okay, so we get 100% on that exam between 3 kids. All right, so next question. When Mother Yashoda, she had the stick, and she was going to hit Krishna with it, why did she drop the stick? Why did she throw it down? Well, you already answered. Now you tell me why she... She loved him? Yeah, she loved him. That's right. And she didn't want to what? She didn't want to... Yeah, she didn't want to scare him, because he was already frightened, and she felt that he would not grow up right if he grows up with this complex of fear. You have another answer too? Okay. He dittos my answer. Okay, so now we get for one more question, and then everything will be finished. Let me remember now. Okay, why did Mother Yashoda, when she was giving milk to Krishna, why did she leave him, and what did she leave him to do? Yes. Okay, you can answer. Okay, right. Now, then that's right. She went to attend it so to bring the boiling down or take the pot off and so forth. So that's correct. So you're all listening, and so you all get good marks. Thank you very much. I hope you all get certificates, and you all get the prizes, and that you all get good grades in school. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you.
That's the end of our program. Thank you, online viewers. We'll be again broadcasting tomorrow, Sunday feast program at 4 o'clock. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna.